Hi guys.
Hey guys.
So I'm Tinashe.
And I'm Wazani.
And we are the Cheaters.
We are the Cheaters. So welcome to Marriage Sucks.
It's sucking. What up, everyone? Welcome to Marriage Sucks, where we talk about different things regarding marriage and the realness that is in marriage. Do you think marriage sucks?
A little bit.
Wow.
No.
Wow. So apparently marriage sucks.
No, we're going to talk about it, right? So I think everyone's going to get to hear my views and your views on whether I think it sucks or not. So let's not give them the juice yet.
Okay. How long have you been married for?
2 years, 3 months.
2 years, 3 months. So it's not that long.
Yeah.
So really, we can't be telling people about marriage.
No, we're not telling people about marriage. We're telling people about our experience
in marriage.
Thus far. Okay. Obviously, everyone's experience is different, but we are sharing our perspective.
Okay. What's been your experience thus far
of marriage? First year of marriage for me was like a breeze. Okay. It was like, goodness, this is like bliss.
And second year was more difficult.
Second year of marriage, difficult wouldn't be the word to use for it. But it was where reality, it was a reality check. It really sank in that, wow, okay, I've spent a year with this person. I'm going to spend another year and another year and another year until I die with this person.
What's the one thing you think you learned in your second year?
In my second year of marriage, I learned, I don't know, do you want to know what I learned about myself or about marriage or about you? Because there's quite a lot.
Well, either about yourself, about marriage, whatever you feel you want to share.
What I learned about myself that I didn't realize was that I have a bit of a struggle with fully giving up my independence.
In other words, you don't want to be told what to do.
No.
Say it.
No, not that I don't want to be told what to do, but I shouldn't be told what to do.
Well, sometimes we all get told what to do. That's the honest truth. We all get told what to do. There are times you tell me the baby needs changing. There are times you tell me, can you take this downstairs? You are telling me what to do.
Okay. All right. So in that sense, okay, then yes, maybe a little bit.
You don't like being told what to do?
A little bit.
Okay. We all know what that means.
No. Let's clarify. It's not that I don't like being told what to do, but then when I mean the elements of my independence, I then realized that I can't just make decisions on my own. So you remember, I'll give an example. So we were house hunting for the first part of our second year of marriage. Yeah. And I would see what I thought was, this is a perfect house. And I think the very first house that we went to view and I really liked, you just literally stepped in and you're like, no. So I was excited about...
You're making me look... I didn't step in. I'm like, no.
Okay, but you
basically
like the house. You didn't like the house. So you basically say no.
But there were houses that I liked that you didn't like either. So don't make it seem like I was stomping all over your dreams.
Listen, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I then realized that my decisions are not solely my own, and my independence, where I would have gone, right, this house is perfect, I love it, here we go, all of a sudden someone else doesn't love it and then I have to let go of that dream. So
anyway, so what you want to know what I learned? I learned what responsibility means both in our first and in our second year, but I think more so in our second year, in the sense that before, let's say if I was to see Zaya and it wasn't changed,
Zaya is our son, by the way.
Yeah, Zaya is our son. I would say, why didn't Ozani change him in my head, right? Or if I came downstairs and there was, let's say, a little bit of a mess, I'd say, but she was downstairs, why didn't she do it, right? But as time went on, I started saying, well, why am I expecting her to do it? She's as tired as I am. We're both at work. So now I just do it. So I learned that aspect of assuming responsibility as opposed to deflecting it and say, well, she's supposed to do it. But nobody really says she's supposed to do it. It's not written anywhere.
That's gross.
You know?
That's
so
gross. But I really, because I feel like...
Again. That's what?
That's gross.
I'm out here growing.
I feel like you had that sense of responsibility in our first year of marriage as well.
Yeah,
I never ever felt like, oh, Tinashe is not doing his
I
bit.
would do it, but I'll probably do it grudgingly.
Really?
Yeah. I would do it, but probably not when it came to Zaya. To Zaya, I'll probably,
But when it comes to the household.
Yeah, I'll think, but why didn't she do it? But now, because I understand that you also get tired, I also see and now realize some of the things that you do which go unnoticed. But anyway. I want to know something. Do you feel like when you were getting married, when you say to your parents, when you say to whoever that, you know what, I want to get married, do you feel like you were prepared for marriage? Because they do say, girls or women get
are
a little
prepared
bit
more. If I'm totally honest with you, I feel like I prepared myself more than family or the church or anyone else did.
Wow.
And I say that because
how did you prepare yourself? Sorry to cut you off. How did you prepare yourself?
I say that because before I met you, I was single for a long time. And during...
So they all say.
I really was. And during that time, I remember making a conscious decision that I was going to start preparing for marriage. So what I didn't want to do is to get to the season where I'm getting married and then not be ready for it. Okay. So what I did by preparing, it meant I thought about what kind of wife or what kind of a woman, what kind of a mother would I want to be? And then whether it's like I want to be a mother that cooks very well for her family, I want to be a mother that does this. I did go to cooking lessons. I remember when we met, I was going to cooking lessons because I thought when I'm a wife and a mother, I want to be able to be versatile in cooking for my family. So it was things like that. I read books and we've just spoken about the independence element. And one of the things I really thought I would struggle with was submission. And to prepare myself for submitting as a wife, I read a lot of books, I read a lot of resources, and I had mentors. Now, had I not prepared myself for marriage, I feel like I would have been very underprepared when we got married because we did do premarital sessions. Yeah. But
did they help?
I think...
Considering your pastor may say this.
Put me under pressure. Bishop, they were fantastic. If you're watching this, and Pastor Rui, they were fantastic. But obviously, we went to how many sessions were they? 5, 4?
They were a bit more than that. Please don't. They were a bit more than that, guys.
Okay.
I think they were like 8.
Okay, so we went to 8 sessions?
Because we had virtual ones as well because of distance.
Yes, I remember we had virtual sessions. But then 8 sit-down sessions.
Don't prepare you for a lifetime.
Don't prepare you for a lifetime of something.
Yeah.
So no, I wouldn't say that I was like that fully prepared me, and I feel like you as a man, me as a woman, we have a responsibility to prepare ourselves for marriage before we even expect someone else to show us.
That's quite interesting. That's an interesting perspective. I've got 2 follow-up questions, right? But let me say on my part, I genuinely don't ever remember having a conversation with any of my uncles, whatnot, about marriage, about what it is, what it will be like.
And that's a pain point for many women. I just have to point it out. You continue.
No, I'm just saying, I don't remember ever having a conversation. Most of what I would see, when men are talking about their marriage is, women are this, oh, women are this. So they're almost painting a negative picture of what a woman is in a marriage. Oh, they're pain in the butt. Oh, women,
they're nagging.
They're nagging. You just gotta take them, with a pinch of salt. You gotta deal with them with wisdom. All those things. And nobody really sat me down and told me that it is as fun as you want it to be. And what that means is you are as good as you're willing to put in work. As much work as you are willing to put in.
You are as good, and so is your marriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so if you work at it, it will be good. If you it is what it is.
Then marriage sucks.
Exactly. You mentioned that you prepared yourself, right? You were trying to be a certain wife, a certain mother, so you had a picture in your head. Mm-hmm. Do you think that picture which you had and what's happening in reality, do you think they are totally two different pictures?
Boy.
Were there hashtag dreams? Unfulfilled dreams, a hashtag?
Right. I feel like, do you know what I had in mind personally was, because I'm a hopeless romantic, I had this picture of, because I saw and I firsthand marriages.
By the way, we should talk about that. You are a hopeless romantic.
I am.
I'm learning this now, by the way.
I'm a hopeless romantic, Tinashe.
You're not a hopeless romantic, dude.
So what am I?
I don't know what you are, but you're not hopeless romantic. You watch romantic movies, but that doesn't mean you're a hopeless romantic.
I am a hopeless romantic.
Do you remember when I was proposing what you said? I don't want you to do it in front of people. I don't want you to do whatnot.
Yeah.
I just...
No. That wasn't when you were proposing. That was before. But that's me being a romantic. I wanted our engagement or the moment that you... Wait. The moment you asked me to marry you to be an intimate moment between the two of us.
But that means people don't get to plan and prepare. Does it make sense? Which means one can't do it in a restaurant where it's an event.
But I didn't want a big gesture either. Because you know why I say that? Because social media is so full of like big engagements and big gestures, and for me,
you mean big romantic gestures?
Big
is that what you mean?
Big doesn't mean romantic.
Okay.
Big doesn't mean romantic at all.
Okay.
And I loved seeing that. I loved watching that. But one of the things that I really thought was, because we are such a show and tell society, there are some aspects of my life that I want to keep to me. So when you engage to me, I don't want to be in a restaurant, in a room full of people. I want it to be our moment.
But then
that's what I wanted.
But then there can't be flowers, there can't be lights, there can't be fireworks.
Well, they can.
There can't be how?
You can put flowers.
When we are indoors.
Flowers
then you know it's coming.
But Tinashe, what makes you think having fireworks and lights and whatever, that's what romance is?
No. I don't think having I was using that as an example. I don't think that's what romance is.
What do you think romance is?
I think romance is going the extra mile. Doing something that I wouldn't normally do for myself, but doing something for someone that they will love and enjoy because you are paying attention. Anyway, go on to the next question. All right. What is one thing you wish you were told about marriage? You don't have to read. I've read the question.
You answer it.
What is one thing I wish I was told about marriage? One thing I wish I was told. That marriage really can be difficult. But But that marriage is, you know what married people try and do?
You're married people.
They don't tell people. They try and sell marriage so much to people that it is great, it is amazing. Marriage is only great and amazing if you marry the right person. It is great and amazing if you marry someone that you actually enjoy spending time with, somebody who actually understands you and gets you. Then it is great, because even in tough times, you are still okay being around that individual and you can work it through, right? Mm-hmm. But what married people or what family and friends try and do is just to get you married. They just want you to get married. They don't care whether it will work out. They don't care whether you are happy or not. Exactly.
Time is moving.
All they want is for you to get married, right?
Because it's seen as an achievement.
But it isn't.
No, it isn't. But it is. Realistically, amongst my sisters, I was the last one to get married. My younger sister got married before me. My younger sister got married, 2 years before I got married, and she's like a few years younger than me. And family didn't put pressure on me, but there was always that, okay, your younger sister's gone, so what's happening with you? What's happening with you? What's happening with you? And the moment that you saw the joy that was at my wedding, I think people were thinking, goodness, is she ever going to get married or not? The joy that was at my wedding, it's people feeling that sense of achievement. And although we say that it's not, which is debatable, by the way, to some extent, family and society still see it that way.
I think to our parents, it is an achievement because they feel like they've raised an individual who is together and who's also found someone and they can be happy together. They assume you're going
so
to
once you get married, you're going to be happy.
Right. It's an assumption.
Not always the case.
But in reality, and again, I think you are right. It is an achievement because you have managed to be in a relationship and not mess it up long enough that you want to spend the rest of your life with this individual. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. Yeah. Though one would beg to differ that are they really achievements? Because the moment you marry someone, right? Women specifically, right? The moment a man marries a woman, for some reason, you guys think it's okay to wear whatever you want, right? However you want it. You know what? I think it should be banned for married women to have comfortable underwear. I think it should be a law. Married women should never have comfortable underwear. I'm just saying.
While you're saying, I'm trying to think of my underwear drawer and how many comfortable underwear I have.
Yeah, you shouldn't have any. You should never have any. You should always be moving, but looking sexy. Okay. But looking sexy.
But like, what's the point? Like, I'm married
you're looking
already.
sexy. Oh, you're married already. Got him! Got him! There's no need anymore.
No, I get it. No, I get you. Is your point just on like...
Not just underwear.
No. But is it on like... Do you feel like married women...
Stop trying.
Let themselves... There's a difference between letting yourself go and stop when you stop trying, is there?
To an extent, yeah, there is. Letting yourself go is completely... it's different. Like beyond, they stop trying, I think my point is, right, when women get married, they stop...
Is this based on me, by the way? Just so we know.
I'm only married to you.
Based on your experience.
But and also based on other conversations that I've had with other married men.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Alongside me.
In general.
Joking.
Before I get myself in trouble. In general. Right? My point is with guys, right? If I can just put it out there with guys, or guys like me, because some guys are not like that, right? We want to be able to date, or rather to be married to our wives, right? Date a girlfriend, date a side chick, all in one person.
Right. So I've got to be a wife, a girlfriend, and a side chick.
In other words, you gotta have multiple personalities. Schizophrenia kicks in when you're married.
You want me to be schizophrenic?
Can I have multiple personalities in these streets, okay? In order to make it work.
Okay, so let's dig a little deeper into that. Let's go a little deeper into that. So when you have Wozani, that's the wife. I think I know what that is. But I want to understand Wozani the girlfriend and Wozani the side chick.
So
what's that? What does that look like? How do I flex it?
So sometimes let me walk in the room.
And see me laying there with sushi on me.
Exactly. With sushi. Right? I just walk in the room, you've got nothing but honey and whipped cream.
We might have to post this on social media. I'm not sure. And you know, those pastors of ours, they might be watching.
I may just send it to your mom.
Okay. So you want a bit of
creativity, you know. Again, right?
Creativity when it comes to what? When it comes to what I wear, when it comes to intimacy,
in everything,
when it comes to everything,
right? I'll give you an example. And again, I'm not, not as also saying I don't have a part to play in that, because I definitely do. I also need to make sure that, I do my part and I surprise you and I'm also pleasing to you. And I am that boyfriend and also that side brother. Obviously, I don't have to cut my hair, to shape whatnot, but I do it because I still want to be appealing, right, to you. That's not to say you don't do that, but men are very visual beings. You know, a woman can fall in love with the ugliest man on earth because he has a good heart.
But men can't.
No! A man cannot fall in love with a woman that they think is ugly because she has a dope personality. No.
Yeah, I get you.
So men are very much visual creatures. They want to see. Just walk up in there, boom, on a sex swing.
That's not happening. It's not happening. What swing?
I'm just saying. If you're saying, okay.
No.
Okay.
Not happening.
But anyway, do you get my point?
No, absolutely, I get it.
So,
ladies, we have to, it's not a case of, I'm married now, that's fine. We have to keep trying.
Absolutely.
Every so often, just spice it up. Yeah. No,
anyway,
I get it.
Closing remarks. For you, marriage sucks if
you don't communicate your needs and you also don't put effort and the amount of work required to make it work. And to you, marriage sucks if?
Marriage sucks if, I think you've already said it, if you stop trying. Marriage sucks if you stop trying. Marriage sucks if you become blasé or nonchalant. Marriage doesn't require ego. It's the one place where ego will destroy everything. If you, I'm this,
You don't do that to me.
It It doesn't matter if you're a manager at work, if you call shots. The moment you come home, you submit to the sanctity of your marriage. Both
like
parts
that.
have to submit.
I like that.
To that. So
that's amazing. Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Please do feel free to share your comments, share your thoughts with us. If you have any questions, please do hit us up.
So we are new at this thing, right? So this is what you say. Click the red button, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Southside. We're
Marriage
outside.
sucks.
Marriage sucks.